Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today the video is a bit different. You can hear it. I actually speak right now. I usually don't anymore. I used to do. And first of all, I know I before used to did videos on German. I used to speak on German because I'm actually clearly from Germany. And I will continue on with German videos, but I will also do English videos. So, yeah, today, as seen in the title, I give you some tips and tricks how you can build your own SCP facility on your Minecraft world or server. So, before we begin, little shout out to Slightly Face Penguin who asked for this video. He's linked in the description. Go check his channel out too. So, yeah. We will talk about some mods that you would need. Some optional things you can install too. And after that we actually get to the building. So, the first mod on the list out of 7 that I recommend you to install is of course the SCP Lockdown mod. Without that you can't really do anything. So, what does it add? It adds a lot of new building blocks, because SCP building blocks. Adds a lot of functional things like card readers for all 5 keycard levels, the buttons and 3 doors, 3 sliding doors. Oh yeah, doors you see in the foundation, like the door you have in the intro sequence in the sublog, the door from the light containment zone, and the heavy containment zone door. Oh, it does actually adds also stuff that is not in SCP Containment Breach, and I like to use this observation classes. And of course, it adds a lot of new items and SCPs, also a lot of labels, and of course the keycards to your game. Also a few other SCPs like rats and Foundation personnel, such as scientists and Class Ds, are included. Also 2 more armor types and I guess 1 or 2 more ores. So yeah, I would then also add these documents. A lot of SCPs from SCP Containment Breach and a few others. I can quickly show you what they do. Let's go to the surface real quick. You can right click somewhere where you want a schema to have when you got a document from the lockdown mod, from the SCP Lockdown mod, and it will actually spawn a chamber that includes the SCP, of course. The labels, doors. Yeah. There are actually also these cabinets, and there are shelves also included in the mod. There are PCs that, yeah, when you right click them, they can say something in the chat. Desks can actually store stuff. Yeah, doors close automatically after a few seconds. So, yeah, and this is not microwave water. This is actually the SCP. It actually adds it to the game. It is right here in the lava bucket, and right here it is. I actually never tested if it works, but it seems it does. If you don't know what 006 is, it, yeah, makes you like undieable. You can't die anymore. Oh yeah, the nitrate fogs, the SCPs can't simply just can't kill you anymore. So you can just walk right into their arms. So the next mod is the SCP Lockdown Heavy Containment Zone Expansion mod. And yeah, it adds what the name says. It, yeah, gives you stuff for your heavy containment zone, like a couple of more blocks, and also this hand scanner, or as I like to call it, the DNA scanner. But it don't works. You can place it down, it yeah, but it don't function. Yeah, I right click it, don't works. It also adds a couple of more SCPs and items, like this health kit. Also, no, it wasn't a different mod that adds it. A few documents, but they don't gives you the schema. It, as it looks like, it actually only gives you the SCP. Yep, it don't gives you the. It also. Just got up and I can't talk anymore. Already. It just gives you the SCP, not the chamber. So. And there's one mod I forgot to write down on my list. There's the SCP recontainment mod. It, yeah, it's all the stuff I don't know what this all does. But yeah. I actually don't use that one, so you also don't have to use this one. Just adds the stuff and it's not really useful. But it is installed and maybe I use it one day. Also the heavy containment expansion adds of course the labels of the SCPs in there. So next one is the SCP Lockdown Zeras SCP mod, and it adds what it says, a couple of more SCPs, the labels. So yeah. So yeah. Then we got the SCP new blocks and stairs mod. The name says what it does, of course. It adds a lot of more building blocks. Yeah, I don't know what this is. You also don't know, I guess, because of the name. So, yeah, most of these blocks are pretty useful. So, yeah, the next Wait, no, we're not done yet with this. It don't just add all these blocks, it adds items too. Like a couple of more discs to get in your game. And a few other stuff that is in SCP Containment Breach. So, this you can find on these structures that spawn randomly in your world. And also, if you activate it in the mod configurations, SCP chambers from the SCP Lockdown mod can spawn naturally. So, and it adds, yeah, armor and guns. So, next mod is the DecoCraft, and it is the mod that adds the most stuff to your game. From all these mods, most you see here is yes, it's the DecoCraft mod. So, yeah, it adds just a lot, too much to show right now. Just install it and look it up yourself. It's really a lot. Second last mod, one of my favorite mods ever made, is the LittleTiles mod. It gives you the ability to make like custom blocks. I'll just show you on a different word I work on right now. So, load up. You can do things like this. Like you see here, there are 2 pixels that are not used on this block. Yeah, there is this like triangle slice stuff here. There's this and these pipes. All done with the LittleTiles mod. There's this gate, and also this door, all made using the LittleTiles mod. Also, the plus gate you saw on my building video where I built the chamber for 914, the plus door, it was done with the LittleTiles mod. You can do basically everything using that mod, as seen here. I forgot to add the door, or not. The door is just invisible. There we go. This container, it was done using the LittleTiles mod. I guess you get the point. So, let's get out here real quick again. So, and for the last mod I have to change the word again. So, load up. For the last mod we have to go. Yeah, thanks for the little lag. Thank you for the... Oh, come on, don't make me restart my game. But at least get me up to the surface. I hate this. Yeah. Let's restart the game real quick. So, Minecraft strikes again. I love it. I don't. This could take a moment to load up. It always does, like more than 1 minute. Wow, but in another profile I have like 30 mods installed. These are just 14 and it takes longer to load than 30 mods does. Yes. Okay, but you have to say, of course it is the 112.2 and the other one is the 9. 9. Oh, come on. 1.19.2. So. But almost done. Which is great. Yeah. Yeah, I play mods only using the CurseForge mod. Cause it's just easier. So. Back in the game. After a little restart. Okay. We have to go to the very beginning of where we've built. Oh, come on. Why you strike right now? So, there we go. The last mod on the list that you just need to install is... I can't really pronounce it. I just try. Oh, I just... So you know what I mean. Stuffs. Elevators. Like I said, I can't pronounce this. It basically adds realistic elevators. It is compatible with the doors from SCP Lockdown. I go down, the door closes. I arrive, the door opens itself. I go up and the same happens. You can also actually call the elevator from down there. That's no problem. It takes 1 minute to build and is super easy to build, super easy to use. And we are finally done with all the mods that you need or just may want to install. There is one, let's say, like optional mod that you can install that I found for SCP Minecraft, and it's PaperCB. It basically adds all the documents and papers from SCP Containment Breach to your game. I can take a random document, right click it, and can read it inside of Minecraft. So that's pretty cool. So that is optional, you can install it, or you can just write the documents all yourself using a book and query, by just copy and pasting that whole thing in. That's what I used to do. So, and then of course you can add any other mod that you want to your game. Like, I also have installed the Warcraft mod. I don't know why I have this installed. I have the Reaper mod installed. For like if I want to do like time-lapse videos on how I built a facility or a part of the facility. You can add any mod to that project, to your facility, the building thing that you want. Yeah, it's completely up to you. It's your facility. You can do whatever you want. So, with all the mods done after what? Yeah, 20 minutes. Alright. That took a long time. can go on with the actual tips if someone's actually still watching to this point. If not, it's not my fault. I just explained the mods real quick. So, the first thing, let's go up again. The first building tip we will talk about is building tips for the chambers for your SCPs. Like, yeah, every SCP is contained inside a containment chamber. And yeah, we'll talk about how you could build it, how you can make it, could make it. So, like, let's take for example, what was it again? Like for example, 1, 0 to 5, the Encyclopedia of Diseases. Let's take for example this SCP. It's in safe class, I guess. Was it? Yeah, it was. I got it right. It's in safe class SCP. It can't move logically because it's a book. It don't have legs or anything. It helps it to move. It can move. It can't escape without human help or the help of something else. Let's take for example the play doctor. I don't know why he would take this book. But let's say for example, without that this thing can't move. Then we just want to have like a little room for it. Don't have to be big. Let us do it 5 by 5 in total, 3 by 3 from the inside, cause that almost how I always build the chamber for it. I always build it 3 to the side and 4 to the 4 in this direction. So don't also have to be high, just the 3 blocks high is enough. So there we go. Then just take a block, take this item display plate, put it on top of it. So give it its door. If you want to change the level, just take this item, this screwdriver, and right click the card reader. So if I would now had a camera, I would also had put it here. Or let's put some light into this. And it don't need more than this. Because, like we said, it's a book, it can't move. It is dangerous, but it can't move. That right is level 3. So, but let's take for example something more dangerous than this book. Let's take for example SCP-173. Don't have to actually build it right now, because I got it right here. So, let's take for example this SCP. Let's quickly go there, because it was, yeah, it was this direction. So here it goes into the first room. I don't think this is part of a chamber. And goes into this room right here. Then there's this splash gate. Yeah. It only can be opened from up here. Normally, that's what I always did. Can only be opened from up here. And we simply close the door again because I don't want him to escape. Yeah. It has to be a bit more safe, a bit more reinforced, cause of course, why are you moving? I'm looking at you right now. Stop moving. You can't punch it, can't hit it. It can move at unhuman speed, so yeah. It is pretty fast, but still it can't open doors, or maybe he can open doors with a button. I guess the SCP Containment Breach 079 is always the one that opens it up. I hate this bug. For him. Let's say he actually can open doors. Yeah. He is not weak. So, there's gate. Best option for him. I don't know how to explain it. And then, let's go for an example with... What do we got? Yeah. Let's go with 106, the odd man. An Kita class SCP can go through walls. Yeah. So you have to build his chamber like really safe, really reinforced. And of course, follow his containment procedures. Whenever you build a chamber for an SCP, follow the containment procedures. That's really important. Like for 173 it is that it has to be in such a room at all times. Yeah. If you actually also do role-playing, also follow that procedures. Otherwise it could end not so well for you and your friends. But that is of course up to you. Yeah. Always follow the containment procedures of an SCP. As long as you follow that, you can build a chamber in completely your style. It's completely up to you how you design it, how the chamber is supposed to look like. You of course can build it like in Containment Breach, like I do with this map, and the other one where I show how I build. Or you can go with your completely own style. And how much time is gone now? Half an hour. Alright. The last thing for this video is how you could build hallways and other rooms, like the light testing chamber to be as the storage room. So, first things first, you have to look in what zone you are right now in your facility. Is your zone a zone where you store like only safe and if you could class SCPs? And it could look like this. not, yeah, like really strong, really reinforced. Yeah. But when you are now, like not in a light containment zone, like this one, but in a like heavy containment zone, you want to build reinforced, and of course, then want to take reinforced blocks, like reinforced sub-level wall A. Um, what is that too? Reinforced iron. Of course, you can also build with these stuff. Yeah, that's of course up to you how you design it, how you build it, how it looks like. It's your facility. I don't want to tell you how you have to build it, but just how you could. Of course. Yeah. So. Or are you in a zone where there are completely no SCPs? No nothing like the entrance zone. Then you don't have to build like reinforced. You can build like in the light containment zone. Like the office thing here. Then there are rooms like the testing chamber. It's not a chamber for an SCP, it's a chamber to test something else. Maybe light levels or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so you, yeah, don't have to build it like really strong. But when you build an like possessed chamber or evacuation shelters, which are supposed to hold a nuclear explosion. First of all, go underground, go deep underground, and then build it really hard, really enforced, so that the nuclear explosion can't do anything to this shelter, to this room. And of course, not to the people inside of it. Like, if you did not know, like, in SCP Containment Breach, there's one ending where they actually blow up the foundation using the Alpha warhead, which is basically an nuclear weapon. They actually blow it up because 632 breaks out, they're not able to recontain it, and the only thing they can do is blow up that whole thing. Yeah. So, and yeah. And blast shelter, of course, is supposed to hold such an explosion. So, take like blocks you took in the heavy containment zone, like I said, reinforced. We also take this because they use it in the heavy containment zone, and it looks like the heavy containment zone. So yeah, I hope I made stuff clear enough. If not, then I'm sorry, just tell me what was not good enough and I try to explain it in a different video, if you are even still watching this to this point. Yeah. Hope you found this useful. All mods are linked in the description below. Just like Slightly Face Penguin and my Discord server, if you want to join it, of course. So, yeah. See you next time, and have a great day.